Okay, so let's begin properly. Who is late, they will miss a little bit. I will try to be slow in the beginning, and yeah, so for everyone who's late, they can still get the idea of the general message. So nice to meet you all. I'm Auras. I'm the head of retail media at PHH Group. And today we will be talking about advertising opportunities on our website. So that covers like a lot of marketing activities. Yeah, so let's proceed. If you have any questions, like if anything is really specific, you can stop me right at the slide and just ask a question or raise a hand. Nevertheless, at the end of this presentation, we will have a Q&A session, so you can keep your questions also at the end and you can move from that. Yes, so agenda, what we will be talking and covering today. So first of all, I will be presenting the advertising media opportunities that will cover bigger channels. Then we will move on to the PHE ads. What is that and how to create your first ad campaign? Small note, disclaimer, PHE ads, called Mark Taylor. We are rebranding by a little bit. So I will call it PHE ads. You will probably have it as Smart Tailor in your mind as well, but of course we will have like this period like when there is like misunderstanding like how to call it, but I understand it. And then yeah, how to create your first campaign in just a few minutes, and then Q&A sessions. So let's begin with the media advertising opportunities. So quite obvious that we are the biggest marketplace in the region. Even if we look by the traffic, like in Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, we have the biggest traffic from the e-commerce perspective. In Finland, we are growing, but in the Baltics, we are very huge. And those of that, we have a lot of know-how, like related to marketing activities, and that comes from our in-house team, but that also comes from our external partners, because like of course we are buying some media advertising ourselves, and in some cases we're doing it in-house. So through a lot of experience and a lot of people, a lot of resources, that's where our expertise come from. So what I'm going to be talking today, I will be presenting to like some very normal standard media advertising opportunities that you can actually buy through us. I will explain a little bit more like what's the benefits of buying through us and not directly from media agencies or I don't know, from the Google, from the Facebook yourselves. And yeah, and we can move on from that. So there is actually even more positions that we can offer, but today, due to save time, I will be covering only some of them. The most popular one, of course, but I believe after the meeting, my colleagues will share like a full price list. I don't recall exactly how much pages is this 40, I believe, of the different marketing positions and channels with the exact pricing and all of that. All the specific information that is a little bit more technical. Yeah, so let's begin with the banners. So basically the banners are probably the most popular position, quite obvious. In our websites, we have a lot of spaces for the banners. And the banners can be used to promote a lot of stuff. It can be used like for the fast delivery products. It can be for the discounts. Our biggest suppliers use that just to promote their brand. In some cases, just for the brand awareness. The prices vary from 300 to 1,000. Of course, for 300, you will get like a smaller banner in the X page. 1,000, I recall, is our huge slider banner. If you go to our homepage, that's the biggest banner. So quite obvious that this one is the most expensive because a lot of people will see it. So Yeah, basically there is in the example I'm showing just a few banners. This one is category top, this one is called 8 position. It appears right to the category pages. But as I mentioned, my colleagues will share a full list with all the banners that are possible slots for sales. And buying that, you can actually increase your brand awareness or increase your sales. So once again, as I mentioned, those positions are the most popular ones. Besides the PHE ads, I believe the banners in some cases would probably be, well, it also depends on a lot of stuff, but banners is quite normal that it's converting quite well because the customer comes to our website already in the buying mood. So if you have like let's say you are selling sofas, then you put the banner on the category position in the sofas. That's going to be the first thing that the customer will see. So as he's your targeted audience, it is very likely that he will click on the banner and end up in your in the page with your product. So it will depend on few stuff like is he going to buy your product or is going to buy your competitor's product. So there's probably a lot of stuff that how to say this, that is important for the customer at the end of the day, like delivery price, discounts, product description. In sofas, probably like how wide, what's the length of the sofa, and all of that. Yes, so talking about banners, that's probably it. Moving forward to the digital marketing position. So those ones are the fundamental stuff that probably everyone who is starting the e-commerce business starts with, well, the most company starts with the Google ads, with the Facebook ads, and then they just move on. So what we have to offer is, once again, we have way more than that. I'm just going to talk about the most interesting positions, the ones that converts the best, and the ones, some of them are quite new, like gamification, and yeah. So Google Ads. So yes, we can offer the Google possibility to buy the Google Ads through us. Generically speaking, in some cases, we are already buying the Google Ads for you because, like, if you are selling on our marketplace, so it's on our side to bring the traffic. To lead the traffic to the category pages, lead the customers to your products, and expect for the customers to buy them. But in this case, let's say we have like a huge budget of 1,000. Well, not in this case, it's not that huge. But okay, let's say 1,000 euros, and we just put 1,000 euros for the, once again, let's say sofas category. What you would, and we split that 1,000 for all the sellers, and once again we look at the results, who is performing the best. We might change the budget accordingly to the results, the ROIs, the conversion rates, and all of that. What would happen if you would say like, okay, PHE, here I'm the seller X, I have 500 euro for, I don't know, for 5 months, I want you to advertise Google Ads for me. In this case, we will be putting the 500 euros for the Google Ads exactly for your provided products, for your brand, or etc. So in this case, you will be getting the generic budget of the 1,000 plus the additional budget that is only dedicated to your campaign. So what that means, it's quite obvious. Like, of course, you will get well, first of all, you will be seen much more on the Google. You will get more traffic, more page card views, and just for that, it will be like a small funnel from bringing a lot of customers to your page. At the end of the day, we will actually increase your sales because, like, once again, Google Ads is this. It's quite fundamental channel that the most common ad business begins with because it converts quite well. If the person, once again, if he types in the Google search, like, I don't know, cheap sofas or 140 x 200 centimeter sofa, and he lands on Pigu page, that means like he's very in need of that product and he's going to buy it. YouTube ads. So that's very similar as Google Ads, except it appears on the YouTube. So probably the most of you already saw that on the YouTube, like you're watching the videos, there is like skippable and unskippable ads. We can do that for you. Once again, we can create the material, so they create the video. Once again, depending on your product, we can help you choose like which YouTube campaign works the best for you. Is it the short 6-second video, or it's the one that for the 15 seconds that you can skip or you cannot skip? So on YouTube, there is quite a few options. It depends once again on your product, the material you can provide. We can create the video for you, but once again, it depends on a lot of stuff. So in this case, if you would be interested, you can message the key account. Probably we will set up a meeting all together and discuss like what's your goal, what you want to reach, like what's your budget. And from that, we can decide on to which channel or to which option in the exact channel we should move on. Moving forward, it's TikTok ads. So this one is quite new. TikTok ads launched, I believe, at the end of the last year. So if not all of you saw that, it's very similar as Facebook ads, basically, or more a better example would be like Instagram Reels. So just as you are scrolling Instagram Reels, you can scroll exactly the same on the TikTok, and some of the Reels will be just promoted with some kind of brand. So we can do on the TikTok, once again, we can create the material, we can help you to launch the campaign. From our results, I can share that TikTok ads performs a little bit worse than Facebook ads, but in some cases, like if the product is related and is targeting like a very young audience, like of course TikTok will work better than other channels. However, TikTok ads also requires like a little bit higher budget than Google ads or the Facebook ads. So once again, if you would be interested, let us know, let's discuss, and we can find out the best solution. But it's quite probably standard, like TikTok has quite a young audience. So if you have, if your product is anything related to the younger audience, then I believe TikTok might be something to test on, because like, once again, the channel appeared in the Baltics only on November or December last year, cannot recall correctly. So it's a new channel. There is like, of course, we have a metrics from testing and all of that, how it works for us and etc. But I would consider a budget to the TikTok kind of a test, because like, once again, it's quite new. And another channel is actually gamification. So what it is, in our app, it's basically in-app game, various games. So we are trying to keep a pace of switching game every month. So basically 12 games for the whole year. And in the game, you can actually put your brand, put your products, put your promotions. So this is not the cheapest channel, I have to say that, but this one is quite trendy, because users really come to the game not always wanting to buy a product. Of course, like if they have our app, they are our buyers, they are usually spending more, because like if you look at your own phone, like if you have an app, it's very likely that you have already bought that product, and if you will need something that shop sells, you will buy from them once again, because like you have a direct step to their eShop. So for the gamification, for the games, users tend to spend quite a lot of time in the games. So it's a very good opportunity to catch a user, even if he is not interested to buying your product, because like some of them just comes to us to play a game, and at the end of the day, they end up buying some kind of product because they just see some kind of good promotion. So with the gamification, there is actually a lot we can do. We can fully brand the game for for any brand, we can put promotion like a small bars of kind of similar to the banners, like it would appear with your product in promotion that would lead directly to your product cart. So once again, starting like from the beginning, like a short recap. So Google Ads, that's probably kind of mainstream for the biggest for the biggest companies to start. So it's quite normal. Like if there is a company operating in, let's say, in Lithuania, Latvia, they want to enter the Finland market, they would probably begin with the Google Ads because like that's quite a common channel. That's something on top. If Google Ads is more related to the sales genetically, YouTube Ads is more about the about how much people reaches you. So I would probably myself never go fully with YouTube Ads. I would probably start a campaign with Google Ads, then supported by YouTube Ads because like Google Ads is directly performance-based. YouTube Ads is kind of more for the brand awareness, but it's also to remind your customers about your offer. TikTok ads, kind of a new stuff. So I would consider that as a testing, or if you have a younger audience, I believe that it might actually work even better than the other channels. And gamification, quite trendy stuff at the moment. I would basically, if you have quite a solid budget, I would in your case, I would consider gamification as one of the options as well, because like as I mentioned, a lot of people spend a lot of time on in-app games. So your brand, your promotions will be visible by a lot on that. Moving forward to the email marketing. So email marketing is kind of similar. Probably not gonna talk a lot about that because most of you probably understand how it works. Basically, for the email marketing, we have two directions. We can create a dedicated newsletter only for you. So that means, once again, we can sit down, discuss like you want to reach, I don't know, users from Lithuania only in the age gap from 25 to 35 who lives in capital Vilnius, and who have bought, I don't know, let's say iPhone in the past. So we can create this segment for you, and we can actually create a dedicated newsletter. The newsletter will only contain your brand, your products, your description, your promotions, and send out that. In other case, we have a newsletter of our own where we are sending our best promotions. So in the second option, you can get like ad slot for your product or your banner to appear in our newsletter. When I say our, it means like it will have a lot of products, a lot of banners, and it will also have your product or your banners. So for the prices for the newsletter, that's probably the most interesting for you. So for the dedicated newsletter, it depends on the database, like how big of the reach you want to reach with your target audience. The average probably would be 0.0, basically 1 cent per one customer in Lithuania, and 2 cents for a customer in Latvia and Estonia. I believe it's 2 cents or 3 cents per customer in the Finland market. So if you want, let's say, if you want to reach 100 customers in Lithuania, so it will cost you probably 10 euro for the dedicated newsletter. For the second option, to put your banner or put your product in our newsletter, the pricing varies, but it's not a lot. It's probably like 200 or 300 depending on your country where you are working. So newsletters also is an option. I would say it's the best option if you want to reach like a very specific audience. We can help you create the segment. You define like who you want to reach, and through the newsletter you can reach like a very, very targeted audience. Like once again, let's say with the Google ads, with the Facebook ads, with the YouTube, you go very widely. You try to reach everyone who is searching for your product. With the email marketing or the direct marketing, you will be kind of a sniper. You will try to reach the exact people who are interested in your product, maybe who have bought your product in the past, maybe who has bought your product, very similar product to yours from your competitor, or etc. So moving forward to the direct marketing. So what it is, the direct marketing. So it's very similar to the emails. Basically, in the direct marketing, we offer a send out of once again 2 options of the SMS and the push notifications. So the SMSs are the short messages to our customers who have given us the acceptance to their basically to share the marketing activities to their phones, their phone numbers. And the push notifications are those who have who has our app on their phones. They get a message like this one. And once again, if you have our app and if you agreed with to see our marketing activities like this GDPR stuff, from time to time you also get this notification. And once again, we can promote the brand, we can promote the products, and we can once again in app we can create a target audience for the let's send a push notification to the customers who had bought I don't know, Samsung in the past, and let's send them a promotion offer with my phone screen glass cases. So that's also an option. Once again, the pricing depends on the databases. So the more you want to send, the more you will have to pay. But once again, in this case, I don't think it's like it will be effective to go like, okay, let's send 200K, 300K message like to all. No, in this case, I would also say like, let's talk, let's find your targeted audience, like let's make it very strict, kind of small, but very, very targeted. So it will be kind of effective and you would get quite positive ROIs from those campaigns. So that's it for the direct marketing. Email marketing, direct marketing, very, very similar, dependent just basically a different channel. Moving on, the TV ads. So once again, as we are buying the ATL media, we can offer you to have your products or your brands on our TV ads. In this case, it's similar to the email marketing. There is 2 options. We can have a TV ad dedicated to your clip only, or you can integrate to our current ongoing TV ads. So as you can see in this example, there is you cannot see, there is many different products, like there is this laptop, then there is another one like watch, shoes, and etc. So you can have your product with the best price, with the best promotion on the TV ads. Those of that you will reach very, very big audience. Of course, the TV ads are quite expensive because like we are buying from the TV channels, so we are paying to them. So basically, in this case, we are not earning pretty much anything because like if you would decide to go with the TV ads, all of that would go directly to the TV channels, and we would just cover the cost of creating the clip and paying for the time on the TV. So this channel is probably the most expensive one. So the starting price of integrating into our TV clip starts from 3,000 euros. Having your own dedicated clip will be starting point would be from 5,000 euros. Sorry. So if you have a smaller budget or a limited one, I would not consider the TV ads unless maybe you have a big budget or you have started with a smaller budget, like you did the email marketing, digital marketing, direct marketing. It all worked out for you, so we have quite a good conversion. Then you can start supporting your campaign with the TV ads, but you have to pay quite a big price for that. And it's very similar to the outdoor advertising. So once again, basically, we can offer various locations, cities, and all of that. I'm not going to mention all of that. Basically, let's discuss this individually once again. If you are interested in the ATL media, outdoor advertising, we can do that for you. We can create the design, we can do all the product management, and we can proceed with that. So very shortly, like once again, there is even more channel that I'm not gonna cover because just to save time. But if you would be interested, reach out to us. Let's discuss. Let's try to find the best solution for your business, for your products, for your categories. Because it's very important to understand when it comes to marketing, a lot of stuff is depending on the product or the what categories you are working in. Because let's say for the banner, for the TV ads, what might work for the one seller, for another seller it might directly be opposite and might not work, because just some of the channels are better for one product category and it works better in terms of results, and for another it might be completely terrible. So what I actually always offer, let's talk, let's discuss, let's start with small budgets just to do some testing, and from having some data from that we can proceed and move on. And in this case, of course, we will do our best to find a solution for your business needs. So that's gonna be it. I'm talking about those the biggest channels regarding the media advertising opportunities. Let's proceed, and now I'm gonna be talking about the PHE ads. So I'm gonna be explain what is PHE ads. It's called Mark Taylor, and how to create your first ads, and what's the best tips and tricks. And after that, we can have Q&A session. Sorry. So what is PHE ads? So basically, it's self-advertisement platform that using the platform you can actually boost your products so they would be more visible. You can create campaigns. If any of you have worked with the Facebook, with the Google ads in the past, it's very similar like the Google ads or the Meta ads. There is a platform where you go, you create your advertisement campaigns, and as of that, you see some results. You can make having all the data, you can make some changes, and yeah, we have very similar pricing models as the Google ads, Meta ads. So it's cost per click, CPM basis. So I'm gonna be covering all of that. So why use the PHE ads? So basically, in our platform, we have quite a lot of products. In Lithuania, we have over 10 millions, probably a little bit less in other countries, but still, it's very big numbers. And from one side, it's very good because for our customers, we can offer a big range of the products, and there is a lot of products and different pricing and all of that. But on the other hand, it's harder and harder for the user to find the X product, or in your case, for the seller, with your products to appear at the top. Because of course, if you want to sell your product, the first thing that is most important for you is to be visible. So of course, you can be visible by having the best price, by having the best delivery, and there is a lot of factors. And this is exactly what the Mark Taylor platform does. So it actually ignores all other factors like your pricing, delivery terms, all of that. Even but it's not bad in any case. Of course, someone is getting more sales by having the lowest price. Another seller might have a little bit higher price, but his quality, let's say, is better. So what Mark Taylor platform does, basically, it puts your product right at the top, at the visible spots, so it will be more visible for for the customers. So in the PHE ads, we have 3 campaign times. So it's sponsored product, category page ads, and Facebook ads. So I'm going to be in the next slide, I'm going to be covering all 3 of those campaign types. So what is sponsored product and how it differs from other campaign types? So sponsored products appear in the 2 categories on our pages. So just for you to understand, so basically sponsored products will be kind of carousel on our page like this one that appears on our homepage or on our products. Like if you scroll down a little bit our homepage, you will see like a carousel with the partner offer that shows various items. Or if you go to the any product cart and scroll down a little bit more, once again, you will see carousel that offers specific items. So what's very important, that every carousel for every user will be different. So basically how it works, it tries to find your target audience. Once again, we are not trying to like if we have 100 advertisers showing 1,000 products, it will not be like we'll be showing 1,000 products for everyone. We will be showing like 100 for the user A, 500 for the user B, and 400 for the user C, depending on their buying behavior, what they bought in the past, like what categories they are looking at, what they have searched. And based on that, we are showing their products more related to their needs so that the ads appear actually to your targeted audience. And for this campaign type, you will pay when someone actually clicks on your ad. So this is CPC, cost per click model. So you can have let's say 100 euro budget and run the campaign. Well, it depends. You can have the campaign on for let's say for 4 weeks, or you can have it for the 20 weeks. That doesn't matter. You will be paying only for the clicks that actually when the customer clicks on your product and goes to your product cart. And so it's very, very related to the performance. And yeah, basically it works like that. If you have any question, you can ask that. But it's quite similar. Of course, there is more stuff. I'm talking about how to create your campaign. It asks some of the other questions. I'm gonna cover that in the next upcoming slides. So category page ads. So this is another campaign type. Basically, how it works. Once again, let's say you search our webpage. You click on the sofa category, and you can actually buy a first position on the page. So your product is once again most visible. Is someone is looking for the sofas, they often open sofa category, and your product is right in the face. Basically, it will have like there is this sponsored advertising tags. So those ads will always be tagged, so that is required. And in this case, you will be paying a CPM model, so that is cost per impression. You will be charged per 1,000 impressions. So once again, that's kind of common metrics, CPC, CPM in the marketing. You can do the same on the Google, on the Facebook, Meta ads. And yes, so probably no need to cover a lot about the category page ad, because it basically puts your product from the X page. Of course, it depends on the categories. Like some categories might not have like 100 page, and user might, okay, some categories have like, let's say 5 page. Some customer might actually go through all 5 pages, but in the most cases, there is a lot of products and a lot of pages through, and the customers are not going to go through all of the pages. So in this case, like the category page ads might go, like if I would be in your case, I would have like a small budget that I would like to begin with. The category page ads will be the campaign to start with, because from from our experience, it's the best working channel. Of course, it also depends on product categories and all of that, but generic speaking, like category page chats is the channel I would always, and I'm always suggesting for the sellers to begin with. Moving on, Facebook ads. So once again, probably all of you saw the Facebook ads. So not gonna talk a lot about that. Facebook ads, once again, appears on the Facebook, so it can be on the Messenger, on the Facebook feed. It can even be on the Instagram. How it differs from other our channels, in this case, you will not need to choose the product because the algorithm will do it for you. So basically, it's kind of AI-based. We will start showing a lot of products, a lot of your products, and we'll be tracking like which products are performing the best. And after that, like the products that are performing the best will be shown more and more. So it will be the most effective for you and actually for the customers to see the products that performs the best. So in this case, with this campaign type, you basically select the budget, you select the country, you do not need to select the products, you just begin the campaign. And yeah, so that's pretty much it about the Facebook ads and all of the campaign times that we do have on the PHH ads platform right now. We are working to have some more and new campaign times, but I'm not gonna spoil that. Probably you will need to wait and see. So how to create your first campaign. So it's quite simple. It only takes a few clicks actually. So first of all, you need to have access to the Martailer platform. How you can get the Martailer access? Basically, in our PNP system, you need to take a mark that you want to use the Martailer or the PHH ads platform. After that, you will get invitation into your email to set up a password and join the PHH ads the platform. You will once after you get the email, you will create your account. You can join the platform, and you will see a very similar window to this. And there will be a button to create a new campaign. So basically, you click create new campaign. After that, there will be 3 campaign types. So once again, Facebook ads, sponsored products, and the category page ads. You choose the campaign type you want to begin. You proceed further. So in this case, you will need to select the country, and depending if it's cost per click or CPM model, you will need to specify like what cost per click you want to pay, or how much per 1,000 impressions you want to pay. And after that, once again, you proceed, you select your products, you select your country, and you on the third window, basically you click submit, and you can proceed, and your campaign will be created. So in this case, once again, what I'm always offering to begin with a very small budget, get some results, like see how it works for you, like which campaign types work best for you, and after that, like make some assumption like, okay, category page works for me, sponsored product works for me, but it works a little bit worse than the category page ads. So in this case, you can turn off the one campaign type. You can keep up with the one campaign, maybe allocate the budget from one campaign to another one. So there is, I would always suggest to do a lot of testing. And after the testing, make decision based on the results. So moving forward, like what are my personal tips for you to get started with the PHH ads? So the first ones are very, very technical, but it's important. So for the sponsored products, so those are the products that are actually the carousels. We recommend adding from 2 to 10 products from the same category in the one campaign. So if you want to add more products, you can do that. But our suggestion would be for that, for you to have different campaigns. And once again, different campaigns and campaigns based on the categories. So if you are selling phones, like create one campaign, adding from 2 to 10 phones into one campaign, another campaign for, let's say, phone cases, another one for the chargers, and like that. So it will actually help for the for the for model, for the algorithms to understand like how your customers are buying, like how they are looking at your products, and it will be much simple. And in this case, your results will start generating better results much faster. So exactly for that reason, the category page chat should also contain only from 1 to 5 products from different categories. So basically, it's advised to have only one product or one category advertised. In this case, once again, it will be easier for your target audience, and it will be more cost efficient for you. So you will not have like it will be it could be 5 different products in the category page for you. But it's better to have one product at the right of the category page, just to be more cost efficient. Because, like, of course, like if you have 5 products, it's more likely that your users, your customers, will click on your product, but you will be paying 5 times more. So in this case, it's just better to have one product and just to stick with that. And yeah, for the Facebook ads, basically you do not need to do anything. The products will be chosen for you. So you just proceed with all the products, and the machine learning will do it all for you. Sorry. Quite obvious one, but in the ads, it's advised to feature products with discount or strong sales. Of course, discounts are always interesting for the customers. And strong sales, why is that? Basically, from our experience, like if there is a product that performs really good, like it might not have a huge discount, but let's say there is Samsung phone with a 10% discount, but you see like in the past 4 weeks, you sold like a huge amount of that. So it's very likely that if you will give more impression, more reach, make your product more visible, it's very likely that this product will sell even more and will actually accumulate a lot of sales, like if you look at the percentage from all other products. So yeah, basically discounts are good. That's quite obvious, but products that are selling well, probably there is some kind of reason behind that. Maybe it's seasonality, maybe something else, but it's always worth to push products that are already selling well. Exactly for that reason, it's our advice for you is to boost sales, dedicating a separate campaign for the best-selling products, just so it will sell even more. Because, like, once again, there's probably some kind of reason behind it. Probably it can vary on a lot of stuff. Budgets. So it's very important to have sufficient budget, so your campaigns wouldn't stop in the middle of the week or on the weekends. On the weekends where we have quite a lot of competition, quite a lot of sales. So basically, this one is important. Well, if you are tracking your results, if you are checking the dashboard, you shouldn't have this problem. So once again, my advice is always at least once per week. Just sit, if you're using or if you're going to use the PHH, the platform, sit down once per week to see like how your ads are doing. Like if you need anything to do, like your budget okay, are you winning the buy box, and etc. Yes, as I mentioned, external factors are also very important. Because like some of products, some of categories performs better based on weather, some of other external factors. So you should always consider that. Maybe there are factors that you don't even know. So you should having your product, your category, you should always think a little bit more vital, like maybe political situation also affect your sales. So it can also have a lot of factors might be related to your sales. So if you're having better or worse sales than usually, you should probably consider like, okay, so what are the factors that are how to say this, that are affecting this. And my last advice that I always repeat is make data-driven decisions. So always check the platform, check how your campaigns are doing, and make decision based on the results. So exactly for that, yes, I have this slide. Remember to track your results. So basically, we have the dashboard. In the dashboard, you can see like all the campaign statistics. Like you can choose like the period, how period for results you want to see. Like you can see all the campaigns, campaign types. You can see cost per click, CPM, budget. You can see the sales, and looking at all of that data, you can make decision like once again, maybe some sellers have like 3 campaign types, maybe others has like I don't know, like 50. So it depends a lot, but I always recommend like look at the results, look like how they are performing, and looking at that, you can make like decision on or one on the campaign time or another. Like if you want, is it efficient for you to keep like I don't know the category page chat? Maybe all of the budget should go to the Facebook, or maybe it will be vice versa. So it depends on a lot of factors. So I'm always telling this, but of course, probably you have other stuff to do, and you don't want to look at our platform like every day, but once per week, I would say that's enough. Like look, sit down once per week, give it like an hour to make some analysis, and from that just move on to make some assumptions or edit your campaigns. Yes, so what to expect using the PHE ads? So that's a very difficult question to answer, but that's probably the most interesting for you. So once again, it depends on seasonality, discounts, categories, and a lot of other stuff. Here I have a few different, I tried taking very different sellers that sells very different products, but like the blue line is basically their sales, the orange line is ad spend, and the blue line is actually their ROAS. So what is ROAS? Basically, it's return of ad spend. So basically, it's how much €1 spent on the ads generates in terms of euro generates the revenue. So in this case, like you can see the ROAS was very low for the first month for the seller using the platform. That for the second month increased, and then in the third month it dropped a little bit. But you can see like in this case, like here are the sales and here are the ROAS. So you can see it's like the 8. So the average would be okay. So the maximum was 8.8, the minimum was 6.8. So the average is probably around 8. And of course, you can see like here the seller had like a very small ad spend. It increased a little bit. The sales also increased. And once again, for the third month, the ad spend was also increased even more, but the sales also increased, but not that much as ad spend. So in this situation, probably the seller should. Well, it also depends. Like if you are willing to spend more on the ads, but not that efficiently, you can keep your ad spend at this line. But if you want it to be as effective as possible, in this case, seller probably should decrease his budget a little bit to this level, because like this one, you can see like ROAS is the best. So if you are focusing like to spending money as efficient as possible, you should decrease your budget, but of course you will also generate less sales. So it's rather if you want to be efficient, or you want to sell as much as possible and not be that efficient. And yeah, I'm not going to cover all the examples, but basically, yeah, it depends on a lot of stuff. So if you are already using the PHX, the platform, and you want to have better results, or if you are planning to use the PHX platform and you are not sure where to start, like what to do, you can always reach out to your key account manager, sorry, and we can once again schedule a meeting and talk directly individually about your case, like what can be done better or with whom to begin. And yeah, so this is additional information. So I believe the slides or some of the information from the slides will be shared. Of course, the price list will be shared after the presentation. So those are the important information. So the first one is to the page chats, then to the frequently asked questions. So once again, all the information will be here. And also we do have PHS manuals, so it's kind of like a short guide, what works, what to do. Basically everything I have talked and told you, it will be in the our manual. So our key account managers, all of them have that. You can ask for that. They will share it with you, and you can proceed with that. Once again, if you have questions, always don't hesitate to ask us. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my presentation. I see the time is running out. So Q&A session. Do we have any questions at all?
There are in the comments.
Okay, I'm gonna check that. So thank you. Is the fee per click or per impression? So it depends on your campaign type. For the category paid chats, there is CPM model, so it's per impression. For the sponsored products, it's cost per click. So you can choose which one works the better for you. Yes, another question. This results available for all types of marketing. So not sure on this question, but I would ask Valery to like elaborate a little bit more because I cannot understand the question yet. So I'm gonna just move forward. The same products can be sold by several sellers. How do ads work if buy box was won or lost? So that's a very, very good question that I did not mention. Basically, you can only advertise your product if your products are winning the buy box. So if you are not winning the buy box, you will not be able to advertise. And why we are making it that way? So let's say the seller A is advertising his products, but he's not winning the buy box. And there's a seller B who is not advertising, but he's winning the buy box. So that means he has the better price. So in this case, the seller A will be advertising products and bringing the traffic for the seller B, because the seller B will just have better price. So basically, to advertise, you have to be in the buy box. What happens if you are advertising and you lose buy box? So your ads will stop automatically. You will only be able to, you will actually will be charged to pay only for the sorry, for the results that are generated only when you won the buy box. So if you lose buy box at some point, your ads will stop. Once it wins the buy box once again, your ads will start running once again. So there is nothing that you don't have to do anything regarding the buy box for that. Yeah, so I see Maria has a question. So okay, so Maria is not speaking, or we cannot hear you.
Just a second. Now, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
So I'm here. Hello. So my question will be: is it possible maybe to create a document to make a documentary of what you say today? I mean, step by step, then we could see again and again, step by step, how to advertise the product and how to make it more efficiently. Is it possible, and to give us access to this document for all the customers of
Yes,
Pigu?
yes. So I saw my colleague is recording this whole presentation. So for sure, we can share like recording of this presentation. I believe like 90% of the stuff I have said will be covered in the PHE ads manual that my colleagues do have. So combined those two things, I believe the most of the questions should be covered. So for sure, we will share that.
But I mean, not a visual content. It should be like a written content.
Okay, we can do that. No
Yeah.
problem.
Because it's a little bit difficult to understand everything. Yeah, we
Mhm.
understand you, but to sit step by step, to divide all sessions which you spoke about. Yeah, from the
Yeah.
beginning. For example, I would like to advertise, to make a campaign. So what should I do? I go to the platform, I find the section that and that, and I have several choices, and I do my choice according to my needs. Yeah, that will be written and more understandable. Okay.
Yes, yes, of course. Okay, so after the
Yeah.
meetings, like I will talk with the team, like what would be the best approach of this, so this information would reach out to you.
It will be manual for all. Yeah, actually, not for
Yeah,
me, for everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks.
no problem. Okay, moving forward regarding sponsored ad, seller place ads through products, and they cannot decide what search terms buyers use to search for the ads. So does our system push products based on different buyers' search habits, or does it list seller ads under similar products? So yeah, that's a good question. I know that some other advertising platforms have like you have to bid on the keyword. So okay, Google Ads does that. I believe maybe even Amazon has an option to bid on the exact keywords. Like if you are selling sofas, you might not be pushing or putting your products at the top. You would be buying the keyword sofas. So in this case, we are actually saying that we can do that for you. Like if you're advertising like, I don't know, sofas, phones, or any other category or product, we are saying that we can indicate your customers for you, so you wouldn't need to enter or bid on the keywords. And in this case, as I mentioned, like based on the buying history or the products that your customers or potential customers have searched in the past, like okay, let's say I'm Liutauras, I opened pigu.lt, I search for, once again, let's say sofa, mattress, and some other stuff. So if there is a seller that is advertising like bed sheets, what else, like pillows, and if they are advertising with the sponsored products, and I have this search history of sofas, beds, bed sheets, and they advertising pillows, it's like 100% that I will see the ads of the pillows, because like I'm totally their target audience. Okay, so I see another question. So how to win a buy box if the offer is the best, in example, in terms of price of delivery? So I probably cannot explain you, as time is running out, like how to win the buy box. Like, of course, like there are a few factors. It's the price and the delivery terms. So those two are the most important. So if you want to win the buy box, you probably have to have the best price, the fastest delivery, and I believe after that you will probably will be winning the buy box. So to win the buy box, basically you have a good price, that's very important, and also have the fast delivery. Yes, so that's all the questions I see. Do we have more questions? Yes.
Hi there. I know that we are talking right now about advertising, but I have a bit more offside question. Let's say about organic position on the marketplace. For example, Amazon has the key factors of the listings, for example, image quality, keywords, and so on, that is that is based on the listing position regarding all the competitors. Do you have these kind of key factors for the listings so they would like work greatly also in ads and also organically on the marketplace?
Yeah, okay, so thank you for the question. I get it. I also see the question in the chat. So I'm asking, could you share the weight of importance regarding the buy box? So to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure if I can share all this like information, like how the buy box works or like how the organic search works. I need to check that with my colleagues. Regarding the organic search, like, of course, there is a lot of factors that are impacting the position organically, like if your product will be on the first page or it will be somewhere in the middle. Nevertheless, products descriptions, pictures, and general information of the product, I believe for sure that has impact like on how to say this, on the positions that your products will be put on, because of course the pictures description, that's very important for the customers, but that's also important for us because like as we have a lot of products, some descriptions are better than the others ones, so that's very important. Yes. To answer your question very shortly, I cannot disclosure like what the weights of the buy box or the organic search, like how exactly it works. I need to check that with my colleagues because like I'm not 100% sure myself, like how exactly how it works and what factors works and what not. But for the buy box, I do know for a fact that delivery term and pricing is very important, like very, very important. I cannot give you the exact proportion for that. Regarding organic search, like description, pictures are important, yes, but once again, cannot disclosure the proportion of all the factors and how much each factor is important. Okay, any more questions? Okay, so since there are no questions, I believe we are coming to an end. However, I believe some of you might have the questions in the future, like if you're using, or once again, if you're going to use the PHH called MyTailor platform, you can always reach out to the key account manager, assign it to you, and we can schedule a meeting all together and discuss like all of the stuff, all your questions. We can, once again, I can repeat all of this information if you just want to start using the PHE ads, or I can look individually at your account, like, okay, like there is a seller X who is selling this and this, like what we can do to sell more, to be more efficient on the marketing spend. So don't be afraid of that. Just let us know. Our team is here to actually help you on that. Just to understand like our approach, like we understand like to create a good advertising platform, we must also deliver like good results for you, like in this term, sales, orders, conversion, and all of that. So I will do my best personally to actually help you reach better sales, better revenue, and all the factors that is important for each business. So if there are no questions, thank you all for coming, and that's it for today. Okay, I see for sure that there is no question. So thank you everyone, and bye.
Thank you. Bye.